Doug, Michael Rodriguez has been a frontline worker since March. I spoke to his brother today who wouldn't go on camera, but he did tell me that when you play with fire, you will be burned. To him, COVID is like fire, and our doctors, nurses, and EMTs are all caught in the crossfire. He says their bravery should not be forgotten.
Mike was in the ICU. The staff and myself, we were not able to. Give me a minute.
It was November 20th when the life of Audubon Hospital's 6th floor died.
We were not able to go visit him.
For 26 years, Michael Rodriguez had been working as a nurse there. 20 of them spent alongside Mary Goldring.
He was always happy and joyful.
Since March, the two have been face to face with this pandemic, face to face with new challenges of caring for COVID patients who are unable to see their families. And like the patients he'd tend to in his final hours, Michael wasn't with his biological family, instead surrounded by his work family.
Even though the nurses were on the unit were there with him, we still kind of felt like he was kind of alone. We wasn't there with him.
So many nurses have stepped up and said, I'm really glad I'm a nurse. I really want to help people. I really want to be there for families. But that shortage is going to get greater as more nurses and healthcare workers die.
Delano Manson is the chief executive officer with Kentucky Nurses Association. She previously worked as a hospice nurse and says COVID is taking a toll on nurses emotionally, physically, and psychologically.
As the surge continues, most of our facilities have figured out a plan to expand beds. If we don't have staff to take care of the patients who are in those beds, being able to expand beds makes no difference.
The 6th floor of Audubon may be quieter these days. In the midst of a harsh reality, Mary says her dedication to help others hasn't wavered.
You are here to take care of patients. You are here to care for patients, support family. Patients are here. Some, they don't get to see their families. So we have to be here for them. We have to be here for each other.